I, 30F, have been married for the last 2 years and together with my husband, 33M, for a little over 4.5 years. He's divorced with 2 children, 11 and 13, with his ex. I was not the other woman. They were not married when I met him and had been divorced for at least 3 years by that point. But the ex was very difficult once I moved in with my husband. It was something that could be managed by reducing contact back then, but she made it clear she didn't want her kids to have a stepmom, and she did voice to the kids that she did not want them to like or respect me. It didn't work right away and we got along well at the start, but a few weeks after the wedding there was a very clear change in the relationship. It wasn't unmanageable and we went to therapy together to try and make things work well like they had previously. Things changed for the worst when I became pregnant. We told the kids and they became angry. They told their mom and she became angry. And then the kids were aggressive in speaking to me. There was a lot of fuck you and fuck off and get the fuck out of here from them. I was called names. I was told to get an abortion by the 13-year-old. My husband was speaking to his kids and punishing them when needed. But it got worse. And then the kids showed me texts between them and their mom where there were threats to me and my unborn child. Which turned into them threatening to make sure I didn't give birth. They were serious enough that I had to call my husband home from work early because the kids were acting like they might just follow through. He disciplined them and he told me that I shouldn't worry because they won't really do it. I told him I wasn't sure about that and he told me he wouldn't let anything happen. But it almost did. The 11-year-old attempted to make the threats a reality. I told my husband I was not putting myself or our baby at risk. He told me it wouldn't happen again and he'd be dealing with it all around, but he had no answer as to what he could do. Not even to say the kids would never be left with just me, and then more threats came as we were fighting about it. I told him I was not taking chances with my baby. I made a report to CPS and then I moved out of the house I share with my husband and in with my parents. This is all very recent, but the CPS investigation is taking this seriously from what I can tell. My husband has reached out to me and he expressed how hurt and angry he was that I took it this far. His parents have also done the same. They told me I took it too far and I could have worked with my husband to make this safer for me. I feel like I gave it a chance, but he was far too blasé about it, especially after the attempt. But maybe I'm overreacting and I'm here to be told if that's true or not. I only want to keep my baby safe.